Long ago, in the bustling kingdom of Persia, where scrolls were official and sandals were standard, there lived a man named Nehemiah. He wasn't a prophet or a priest or even a king. Nope, Nehemiah was the king's cupbearer. That's right. He taste tested the king's drinks. If it was poisoned, he'd find out the hard way. Not exactly a dream job, unless you liked living on the edge. One day, Nehemiah received troubling news. His beloved homeland, Jerusalem, was in ruins. The once mighty walls had crumbled, and the city lay wide open like a door without a lock. Bandits, bullies, and all kinds of chaos roamed free. Nehemiah's heart ached. So, he did what every wise person should do before starting a massive construction project. He prayed, and I mean seriously prayed. He poured out his heart to God like a builder pours cement, thick, honest, and no holding back. Then, with a gulp and maybe a little trembling, he approached the king. Risky business, because you couldn't just walk in and ask for vacation days to go rebuild a city. But Nehemiah was bold. The king looked at him and said, "Why the long face?" Nehemiah explained everything, and instead of being thrown into a dungeon, he was handed letters of permission, a military escort, and building supplies. Jackpot! God's favor was definitely in action. Nehemiah traveled all the way to Jerusalem. When he arrived, he didn't just announce himself with trumpets and banners. Nope. He snuck out at night on a donkey and scoped out the ruins. Silent, strategic. A stealthy survey. The next day, he rallied the people. "Let's rebuild these walls," he declared. And surprisingly, no one laughed. Everyone said, "Let's do it." Then came the opposition. Enter Sanballat, Tobiah, and Geshem, the villains of this tale. Think of them as the grumpy HOA committee from neighboring towns. They mocked Nehemiah and the workers. "Are you building a wall with paper mache? Even a fox could knock that down," they sneered. But Nehemiah wasn't fazed. He had a trowel in one hand and a sword in the other. Literally. The people built with one hand and held weapons with the other. This was no ordinary construction site. It was extreme wall makeover, ancient edition. Day after day, brick by brick, the wall grew. The enemies plotted sneak attacks, spreading lies, and trying to distract Nehemiah. "Come meet us in the valley," they said. Which, let's be real, sounds like the beginning of a bad idea. Nehemiah refused. "I am doing a great work, and I cannot come down," he said. Boom. Mic drop. They tried letters, bribes, even fake prophets to scare him. But Nehemiah stood firm. He knew this wasn't just about bricks and mortar. It was about honoring God and protecting his people. And then, drumroll please, after just 52 days, the wall was done. The gates were hung, the cracks were sealed, and Jerusalem stood strong again. The people rejoiced. They praised God. They read his word together, cried with joy, and rededicated their hearts. Nehemiah had gone from cupbearer to city builder, from taste tester to leader of a revival. He didn't rebuild the wall alone. He inspired a team, stayed focused, and leaned on God every step of the way. And most importantly, he did it with heart, humility, and holy determination. So the next time you face a project that seems impossible, whether it's a broken fence, a tough class, or a really messy room, remember Nehemiah. Pray first, plan wisely, and build faithfully, even if the foxes are laughing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more epic Bible stories with a twist. Until next time, keep your sword sharp and your bricks steady.